This video is actually made because my other video, which I mentioned about how to say no to kids, was asked to be given with subtitles. Unfortunately, I do not know how to make that in YouTube, so I thought I'll make another video to explain things in English. Also, my other video has got some lag after 2 minutes, which was explained in Malayalam. I'm sorry about that. I do not actually know how to adjust that. Maybe from when I work on other videos, I'll look into that. Okay, so this video is nothing but I had mentioned about when to say no to kids because again I have a baby who is just 3 years old. I've been seeing kids around of same age and lesser or about that. But one thing which I always notice is that basically when I go to public places, I see that when kid is adamant for something, when they want something, they will show in their way. Okay, that is what they know. They'll either cry, they'll show all the tantrums they can. And what parents usually say is they get embarrassed when this happens because it is a public place, so everybody look into that. So what they usually do is, I see parents usually say, shut up, behave yourself, go to the other side, this is not for you, blah blah, so on. So what happens is, I see that either the kid will repeat the same thing, or they do not understand why mom or dad is behaving like this. So what they usually do is they just keep silent, and or they'll be like this, which doesn't make sense. So what I understood is that maybe this was not taught from home. Whatever it is, you have to teach them right from home. Only then they will be able to exhibit that outside, right? So kids, they see us as moral. They take things from us. So what happens is that when they go out, they ask for things. When their parents behave completely opposite to what they are at home, these kids, they don't understand what is happening. So my point is, when you have something to say no, like obviously you will have to say no to kids, right? Because they will be like, they'll have to throw things down, they'll behave in their way, which is not actually right. So what happens is, you have to say no when they start understanding things, like very young. uh, like I usually see kids, they do everything and they will be granted at home, and when they go out and do the same thing, they are not allowed. They don't understand why they are being restricted. So that is one point. So when you teach them something, when you're doing very good thing, when you feel that you are doing a good parenting, you have to say no when they start understanding. That is one very good point I would like to say. Because what happens is, you will have this thing in your mind because the baby is scared. He or she will understand once he or she grow up. But my point is, you will have to say no at some point to the kid. My question is, on that day, that kid is not going to grow, right? So or from that day, that kid is not going to have more understanding, right? So the kid will obviously think, from today, why is this happening? Till yesterday, I was doing the same thing. My parents didn't say no to me. What is happening from today? So my opinion is, when you have something to say no, when you have something that kid does and you don't want that to be done, start telling them no right from the age they start understanding things. Then they'll obviously understand, okay, this is something that I am not supposed to be done, and if I do it, it is something naughty. So they'll start getting that thing in their mind. So you're feeding them correctly right from the young stage. and not just after growing up you're going and telling, no, don't do that. They are not going to accept it. They cannot accept it, first of all, because they will be like, till yesterday I got all these, and why not from today? So that was the point which I was explaining in Malayalam in the other video. Okay, so another thing which I had explained is that kids doesn't know the price of the gifts which they get. So if you are keep on buying them expensive gifts, or if you are buying them everything what they ask for, they'll gradually think they can get anything what they ask for. So after going to some expensive shop, I have seen this too. Expensive shop, kid will ask for something very expensive, and their parents will feel embarrassed because they cannot buy that in front of others, and they will be like, obviously they'll shout at kids. That's what they can do. So one point I would like to reiterate here is that tell them that you are very young, you can use only these things or books or these toys, and if at all anything, then we will buy it for you. So that is one thing that you have to make them understand. Another thing which I had explained in the video is what was that, buying things. Okay, I have seen in many of the videos abroad, and also around my circle, I have seen a lot of kids, if they are going to touch something, say like they are touching a mirror or something. Okay, when they are about to touch it, they'll ask, mama, can I touch it? Am I allowed to take it? Am I supposed to take it? That is one best way, best way of parenting, because they doesn't know, they are making it sure if they can take it, if they are allowed to take it, or if they can buy it, if they are allowed to buy it. So that is one best thing. You can train your kids in that way, rather than getting embarrassed in shops or public places. Even you're getting your kid embarrassed, right? So it is always better to make them understand everything right from the young age, rather than making it later. Okay, that is what my Malayalam video was talking about. I'll make sure to get the subtitles, or I'll try to make another video in English. I can even speak Tamil, so if anybody wants any video to be explained in Tamil, you can very well give me in comments. I will do that too. I just want to reach out to everyone on what I am trying to say. That should reach, that's the point. So yeah, that's what it was all about. Thank you. Bye.